welcome back to my channel. This is Carol V. Thank you. Today we're going to be talking about when you should leave a relationship. If you were thinking about leaving a relationship, leaving a boyfriend, leaving a girlfriend, leaving a friend, walking away from something that's not meant for you, you're in the right space, because I'm going to be giving you guys my advice, the advice that I have given myself and that have worked for me every single time through all my breakups. This is just my advice to allow you to keep your energy protected, which is so important, especially during this time. So please tune in and follow me while I'm getting ready, because I'm going to be doing this makeup look. This is not going to be a tutorial. This is going to be more of a girl talk, and I'm freaking damn excited to have you guys on this girl talk. Thanks for tuning in. So basically, let's get started. So when to know when to leave a relationship. So we all have been in a relationship where, you know, we are over heels in love with somebody and we love them so much, or we invested so much time in them, or we've been in the relationship for a while. One of those things, like when to know to be patient and when to know to give up, because relationships are complex and relationships are never perfect. So we're never ever gonna have a perfect relationship, ever. None of us will ever have a perfect relationship, right? Because we are human and humans are not perfect and everybody makes mistakes. However, there are some relationships where people stay in because they feel like they don't want to give up, or they felt like they invested too much and it's just too hard for them to walk away. So they just end up staying in the relationship because they love them and all that. But let me just stop it right here. Love is not enough. Love is not enough. I do not care how much you love the person. I do not care how long you have been together with a person. That should never be a reason for you to stay with that person. You can love somebody, but doesn't mean they're right for you. Do not let your boyfriend block you from finding your husband. Period. Do not let your boyfriend block you from finding your husband. Maybe you're in a relationship where it's nice. You know, you are in a happy relationship. You're not in a happy relationship. I take that back. You're in a relationship with a very great guy and he's a good boyfriend to you. He's a good boyfriend to you, but you know he ain't your husband. You know that's not the guy you want to be with. You know that. Let me just tell you, sis, don't let that little boyfriend of yours stop you from finding your husband. I do have a few points that will help you to know when to walk away from the relationship. Number one, which is very, very, very important. Self-reflection. I always say this is like the most important thing. You need to reflect on how you feel, who you're becoming, where you're going, who you have become, how you think, what you feel, everything. You need to reflect about all these things when you're with that person, or how that person makes you feel. If I could manifest my love, how would my love make me feel? How would that person contribute to my life? I would envision all these things, and then I will reflect on how I'm currently feeling in my relationship, and I will reflect on where that relationship is going. If it feels off, if I know that this is not the relationship that I want, this is a big indicator to me that this is not the relationship for me, and it would be easier for me to walk away. Number two, it's listen to your gut feeling and your intuition. That does not lie. A lot of people always ignore their inner voices and they try to listen to everybody else's voices, but not their own. You need to know what your soul deep down is trying to tell you. You need to listen to the signs. You need to listen to your emotions. You need to tune in to your frequency, because it's telling you so much. It's literally how you feel around that person, all that little gut feelings, those knots, all those insecurities, all these little things that you're feeling, the unease, the doubt, all that, it is the universe communicating with you. If your energy does not feel safe around their energy, that is your intuition telling you something. Your relationship is supposed to be your peace. Okay, I take that back, because you are supposed to be your peace. But this is where it comes. If your peace is being disturbed by someone else's presence, they're not meant to be in your life. So that is what I mean. If your peace is being robbed by somebody, that somebody is not supposed to be your buddy, okay? The next one would be Listen to the people around you. Listen to your friends, listen to your parents, listen to the people that are talking to you. Are your friends telling you like, hey, I don't think you're ready for a relationship. Hey, I don't think that this person is right for you. Hey, that person is treating you bad. Hey, that is something that is not okay. If people around you are telling you to walk away, you might want to lean in there and do some self-reflection and see where they're coming from, because they're probably seeing something and they're seeing the bigger picture that you can't see right now. If they don't wish that person up on you, believe them. They don't. They love you. They genuinely have your best interest. Okay, so listen to them. The next point is boundaries. Are your boundaries being met? And it's very important to have boundaries in relationships. First of all, boundaries are set by how you carry yourself and how you tolerate things. You know, imagine you're in a relationship or you have a friend that is crossed your boundary and you haven't said anything. You haven't told them nothing. That is on you. That's not on them. You're teaching them how to love you. But if you are going to tell them like, this is my boundary, I do not like this and this and this, and they do it anyway, that is a sign. If someone doesn't respect your boundary, they do not deserve to be around you. They do not deserve to be around you. All your boundaries are important. All your boundaries need to be met. And if they're not met, honey, someone else is gonna meet them and they're gonna say, is that all you need, hun? Is that all you want, hun? That's it? Your boundaries are not to be compromised. I do not care. Your boundaries are not to be compromised. And someone out there that is for you is going to respect your boundaries. So make sure you set your boundaries and your standards and you are clear about them to the person. And if they do cross that boundary, I would personally say walk away from the relationship, because once your boundaries are set and they cross it, and they want to excuse it as a mistake, that is not a mistake. It's an intentional effort because they knew that it's something you're not okay with. They knew that was one of your boundaries and they crossed it anyway. And that speaks volume. Girl, if you're gonna let him or her or whoever keep crossing your boundaries, they're never gonna take you seriously. So walk away, focus on you, and they can cross someone else's boundary, but not yours. Another one, is the relationship one-sided? Are you putting in more effort than the other person? Or are you the one that is making sure that he's always happy or she's always happy, that everything's okay? You're making the effort to set up dates. You're making the effort to do this. You're the one checking up on them all the time. You're the one that is, you know, putting in the effort. Are you always the one doing that? Because if you're always the one doing that, sis, what's the point? You're literally watering a dead plant. What is the point on entertaining, nurturing something that is dead? If the person is not giving the energy back like you are putting in, you're literally in a relationship with your damn self. Might as well just be in a relationship with your damn self and give you all that extra love that you have to give. They say excuses, they can say all that, oh, it's because of this, and you want to believe in them, you know, and they can be nice 1 second and they can give you effort another second. Honey, you're not in a relationship for just a glimpse here, a glimpse here, a glimpse here of what you deserve, a glimpse here. No, you're not. My next advice is do not ever date someone for their potential, because it's just a potential. That's not who they are. Do not date someone for their potential, honey, because what are you doing, sis? That person is not that person. You're picturing who they could be, but they're not that. And you're making excuses for them. You're like, you know what? They having a hard time, blah, blah, blah. A few months, everything's gonna get better. I understand, and you being here so understanding for them to treating you like shit, and you're just accepting it. And you're just thinking they're gonna change, when reality, honey, they're not gonna change. Do not wait around thinking that things are going to be different, because the longer you wait around, let me tell you, honey, the longer you teaching them how to freaking treat you like shit. And trust me and believe, things are just gonna fucking get worse. On to the next point. If you do not trust your friend or your boyfriend or girlfriend, why are you with them? Understand there's different levels of trust, and trust is supposed to be built over time. But if generally you do not trust the person, you're not gonna be in a like happy relationship. You're gonna feel on edge all the time. A relationship with somebody, especially a romantic one, and I go into relationships for marriage. I go into the relationship because I want that person to be my future husband, and like that's the most intimate relationship you can have with somebody. So if you're beginning a relationship with not trusting them, or if you're in a relationship and you don't trust them, that is like a huge red flag. Like that's just not even gonna be possible to be in a relationship. If you don't trust them right now, honey, just walk away. Just tell them, listen, it's not you, it's me. No, it's gonna be hard because clearly you wanna trust them, you wanna like them, but if you just step away from that person and you can reflect, you will see things piecing together, and you will understand why you didn't trust that person. It may have nothing to do with them. It may have something to do with yourself, but that's something you need for your growth. You can't fix yourself in the same environment that broke you. Basically saying, in that relationship, while you were in that relationship, you somehow lost your trust. It will be really hard for you to gain back your trust with that person in that relationship. Be together with you for a while. Reflect on you, reflect maybe why you didn't trust the person, reflect on the relationship. And once you do that, honey, you're gonna get a clarity, and maybe that was you saving yourself. Maybe that was the universe, you know, telling you, listen, this is not the person. I can see something you can't. The next point is, if you are staying together with someone because of comfortability, because of routine, then girl, that is your sign to walk away. If you're thinking like, well, but I always do this with that person, I don't have any friends, it's just me and my boyfriend, I can't just leave him, or blah 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 blah. Like, okay, wait, I'm gonna do liquid eyeliner, so I need a moment of silence. I do want to quickly mention that I'm selling quotes and affirmation decks for self-love. They're perfect if you're going through, you know, a tough time with loving yourself or going through a breakup. Go ahead, check out the link in the bio so you guys can check out the quote cards for yourself. You're so used to that routine and having that person in your life. Honey, if you're giving yourself these excuses because you're thinking like, oh my God, like, I always do everything with that person, I don't have anybody else and all that stuff, honey, that is a big red flag. If that ever comes across your mind just once, that should be a big enough reason for you to break up. Bye, adios, okay? So the video is pretty much almost done. Sorry you guys, outside is freaking crazy. I already listed all my advice to you for you to make a better decision whether you should leave the relationship or friendship that you are currently in. This was my points, my indicators that have helped me leave friendships, relationships that I knew was not meant for me or did not support my growth. Hope that those points helped you. And now I'm gonna just give you guys a message which I think is important. A lot of people stay in relationships because they're afraid to be alone. A lot of people are afraid to lose friends because they're scared they're not gonna have any other friends and they're scared of being alone. I'm gonna tell you, being alone is the most powerful thing that you can experience. You come into this world only once, yeah? You only get to experience yourself once. Make sure that the most beautiful relationship you have in your life is the one with yourself. That is gonna be your biggest love. Your biggest love. You should be your biggest love. You should make this life for you to fall in love with you, because there's only ever going to be one of you. You're only ever going to walk in your shoes once. You are going to be waking up with yourself every single day for the rest of your life. You are going to be there for your last breath. You're going to be there for your low. You're going to be there for your highest. Are you supporting you? Are you being a good girlfriend, good boyfriend, good friend to you? Because that is really what matters. And when you are single, that is such a great time for emotional and personal growth. Like, all of your energy is to invest in you, to invest in loving you. I'm a big believer, and this is why I created my affirmational quote card decks called Words to Fill Your Cup, because I'm a big believer you need to feed yourself love. You need to make sure you show up for yourself first. You take care of yourself first so that you can pour it out to others. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So you have to fill yours first. You have to make sure that you're good. You have to make sure that you're loving you. You have to make sure that your needs are being met by you, or else you're gonna walk around life trying to find somebody just to fill that hole. And you're gonna end up being in a relationship that is not even the relationship God even has for you. Not even gonna be a relationship that's even close to the relationship that you are supposed to genuinely be in. Because you are just finding someone that can fill the holes in you that you should have filled in a long time ago. Because our relationship is when two people that are happy as by themselves combine together and create this world together. They don't try to fix their world, fix a part of their world. They don't try to complete each other. I know a lot of people say, he's like my missing puzzle, or he's this. Listen, no one is ever supposed to be your missing puzzle. No one is ever supposed to complete you. No one is ever supposed to bring you the happiness. Everything always begins within. If you try to find someone to fill your hole and they stop filling that hole, you're gonna be unhappy and you're gonna feel down and you're gonna blame it on the other person, but you're not gonna realize you were the issue the entire time because you didn't love yourself and you settled for something that was not even meant to be yours, and that's why you're not even happy. That is on what? Period. Okay? If you have been thinking about breaking up, do it. Do it. The hardest thing to do is to cut the ties. But when the tie is cut, that shit feels like a breeze. Trust me. Sometimes doing the right thing is not the easiest thing to do, and it's going to be hard. Growth, transformation is not butterflies. It's not all that shit. Just like the butterfly was in the cocoon before it was a butterfly, it was in a dark place. It was in a cocoon. Couldn't see no light, couldn't see nothing. You were that freaking cocoon, okay? You're gonna be in a dark place for a while, but that is called growth. Once you get out of that cocoon, you're gonna be flying. You're gonna be seeing light, okay? So hold in there. 2020 is all about growth. So if you're still in a relationship that you know you're not meant to be, if you're still having friends around you that you know they're not the best friends, you know they're not meant to be in your life, you need to be protective with your energy. Sometimes you need to put yourself first and let the other people figure out their own shit. I am done with getting ready. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I loved making this video. So if you guys want to have more videos like this talking about breakups, if you guys want me to share my breakup story, if you guys want to have anything regarding this topic or anything girl talk related, comment down below. I will make videos like this because I love talking. I love talking about stuff like this, period. Subscribe, because that is so rude if you haven't subscribed and you watched all the way till the end. Like, that's just rude. I will see you guys next time. I will be posting 3 times a week on YouTube. A bitch is back. So I will see you guys next time. I love you guys so much, and see you guys next time. Bye.